didn't we hear from Dr. Blake, who, if we didn't have Dr. Blake in this case to be sitting there as the testing was going on, while you were already serving on this jury panel, things were being tested. He was up there looking at what they were doing. If we didn't, we wouldn't have even known what was going on in this case.
We'd love to help do that. Who do you think wants to find these murderers more than Mr. Simpson? But that's not our job. It's their job. And when they don't talk to anybody else, that's what I'm asking you to do. Stop this cover-up. Stop this cover-up. If you don't stop it, then who?
Mr. Cochran, who else do you have after, since we've finished Mr. Hodge and the court's ruling?
The two of them need to be paired together because they are twins of deception. Furman and Van Adder, twins of deception who bring you a message that you cannot trust.
There's no doubt in my mind Mr. Simpson was no more of a suspect at that point than you were, Mr. Shapiro.
And people didn't care. People said he's just crazy, he's just a half-baked painter. They didn't do anything about it. This man, this scourge, became one of the worst people in the history of this world, Adolf Hitler, because people didn't care, didn't try to stop him. He had the power over his racism and his anti-religionism. Nobody wanted to stop him, and it ended up in World War II. Look at how they embraced him. And now they want to distance themselves. Forget that.
He is one of the most disgusting human beings I have ever had to listen to in my life. He suggests that racism ought to be the most important thing that any one of us ought to listen to in this court, that any one of us in this nation should be listening to. And it's because of racism we should put aside all other thought, all other reason, and set his murdering client free. He's a sick man, and he ought to be put away. He's a disgusting human being.
Outweighed the bad days. And in this marriage, the lasting monuments and memorials to this marriage